do a tour of our Florida home. It's actually a cold day here in Florida. We're expecting to freeze. Anyway, here's our carport. Sliding door. We keep this door locked most of the time. We have a TV, 2 pull-out couches, recliner, little fireplace if it gets cold, full internet. Temperature outside today is 56. Not a good Florida day. Our TV sometimes acts up. We have to unplug it and restart it. It's only a year old, but that's what happens. We have YouTube TV. You go to home. If the TV acts up, just go ahead and unplug it because it just reboots it and it works. We have a Fire TV. We use YouTube TV. Push home. Click the downward button on the circle, which will search for the YouTube TV. And you come down here and then you push the circle and it will have all your local channels. It'll have all your sports. And then you push the circle up and go to live, push live, and it will give you your live TV choices. So if you want to watch the news, all that good stuff. YouTube TV works great for all your channels. If you want something different, you go to home button. You can select Prime Video. We also have Netflix. You can go here, scroll over, Prime Video, YouTube, check in as a guest, and then go to your apps, select the middle button, and the apps will give you like Netflix, Hulu, Paramount Plus, that kind of stuff. Push select. We have a Keurig maker. We also have a coffee pot on hand if you want it. This is our hot water. If you're going to be leaving for a while, go ahead and push it down. That is off right there. And this is on. Pushing it this way. Hear it? I turn it off if I'm going away for a while because there's no sense of leaving your hot water go. If the day is very hot, this is a humidifier. It helps take the humidity out, which makes it feel cooler. But if it's a cold day, you don't need this. It will drain into the sink. But it does make a difference when it's hot out. It takes out the moisture and it really works great. Sometimes Florida gets cold, as you know. So this thing can go off. You can turn off the flame in the back like this. There's a button. Just push it off and it'll shut the flame off. This is for noise if you want the crackling sound. For heat, or you can just have it on fan, or you can put it on one that's a lower heat. And then there's this dial here. I only keep it about right here. I mean, if you go any hotter, it really gets warm. So I'm going to put it about here and it will shut off if it gets too warm. You know what I mean? That's like a temperature setting. I do have a table with 2 chairs. There are 2 other chairs if you'd like to have people over and play euchre or something. We have 2 chairs in a closet in a bedroom. Refrigerator, basic refrigerator. Freezer. We don't have an ice maker, so I'm always making ice and putting it in bags. As far as the air condition goes, you put it on auto and you put it on cool. See? And then you can adjust your temperature. I usually set it about 74 and it keeps it nice and cool. You can set it lower if you want, but please don't run it real cold while you're gone all day. I'd appreciate that. But 74, 75 is actually fine. At night, I like it cooler. And then turn it off when you're not using it. Also, the heat is not working that great, so we just use the space heaters. The space heaters are up to date. If they fall, you will not have a problem. It will shut off automatically. It has safety features. I put it at 68 and it keeps the house nice and warm if you need it. Okay, I don't have a lot of room for towels, but this is what I use. I do have a bathtub. I'm not gonna say it's a full bathtub, it's a bathtub. And I do use the shower scraper when you're done. I appreciate it. It just keeps things clean. There's also a spray you can use too. This is the first bedroom. Has a ceiling fan, alarm clock, small little fan, plenty of storage space. I mean, lots. We have an antenna in here. It kind of looks funny, but it works in case the cable goes out or something. You have access to watching the news channels. Here's the remote right here. This is the second bedroom. We have a reclining chair, an extra TV in here too with just an antenna remote. That's all it is. You can adjust it wherever you want. This window does open if you ever want to. And it also has like a locking thing. With this door, I'm going to say, keep the key in there. I had one guest lock themselves out of this place. So we keep the key in there. Don't lock yourself out. Somehow one time this thing just locked all on its own and it didn't have the key. So now we're just leaving it in there so you never get locked out. Laundry room, self-explanatory, stackable washer dryer. This is our Shark vacuum. You don't have to keep it plugged in all the time. Save electricity if you will, or you can, whatever. This is, you don't have to keep that in there either. It says pest control. I'm thinking spiders and stuff like that might keep away. There's a laundry rack if you prefer to dry them on the rack. And you have a dryer too. Plenty of closet space here. Lots of drawers. Excuse our belongings, but that's our closet. There is a shed outside, but we have it locked. It's for our personal belongings. I hope you enjoy your stay. This plug goes in here, and then you can get lights that go all the way around here. As you walk out, if you turn to the left is our clubhouse. Of course, there's a truck in the way. There's our clubhouse. There's lots of fun dances. Behind there is the pool. You can just walk to the pool this way. If you come out of our house and turn to the right, you have pickleball courts. And there's volleyball over there. It has everything you should need. I hope you enjoy your stay. We'll give you the code to get in here. And when you want to lock it, you just push this. And it'll turn red, and now it's locked. I'll give you the code the night before or the day of.